Good morning. This is Pastor Jeff. This is our daily lectionary readings. Today's readings are for Thursday, November 30th, 2023. We have three readings. Our psalm reading is Psalm 80, 1 through 7, and then 17 through 19. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verses 1 through 9. And then our New Testament reading comes from the book of Revelations, chapter 14, verses 6 through 13, and this is our first day in year B. With it being Thursday, we are looking ahead to what is happening at church on Sunday, which just so happens to be Advent 1. Let us take a listen in to our readings. We're going to be reading them out of the Living Bible today. Psalm 80. O shepherd of Israel, who leads Israel like a flock, O God, enthroned above the guardian angels, bend down your ear and listen as I plead. Display your power and radiant glory. Let Ephraim, Benjamin, and Manasseh see you. Rouse yourself and use your mighty power to rescue us. Turn us again to yourself, O God. Look down on us in joy and love. Only then shall we be saved. O Jehovah, God of heaven armies, how long will you be angry and reject our prayers? You have fed us with sorrow and tears, and have made us the scorn of the neighboring nations. They laugh among themselves. Turn us again to yourself, O God of hosts. Look down on us in joy and love. Only then shall we be saved. Strengthen the man you love, the son of your choice, and we will never forsake you again. Revive us to trust in you. Turn us again to yourself, O God of the armies of heaven. Look down on us, your face aglow with your joy and love. Only then shall we be saved. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Zechariah, chapter 13. At that time, a fountain will be opened to the people of Israel in Jerusalem, a fountain to cleanse them from all of their sins and defilement. And the Lord Almighty declares, in that day I will get rid of every vestige of idol worship throughout the land, so that even the names of the idols will be forgotten. All false prophets and fortune tellers will be wiped out. And if anyone begins false prophecy again, his own father and mother will slay him. You must die. They will tell him, for you are prophesying lies in the name of the Lord. No one will be boasting then of his prophetic gift. No one will wear prophet's clothes to try to fool the people then. No, he will say, I am not a prophet, I am a farmer. The soil has been my livelihood from my earliest youth. And if someone asks, then what are all these scars on your chest and your back? And he will say, I got into a brawl at the home of a friend. Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, the man who is my associate and equal, says the Lord Almighty. Strike down the shepherd, and the sheep will scatter. But I will come back and comfort and care for the lambs. 2/3 of all the nation of Israel will be cut off and die, but 1/3 will be left in the land. I will bring the 1/3 that remain throughout the fire and make them pure, as gold and silver are refined and purified by the fire. They will call upon my name, and I will hear them. And I will say, these are my people. And they will say, the Lord is our God. Our New Testament reading comes from the book of Revelations, chapter 14, verses 6 through 13. And I saw another angel flying through the heavens, carrying the everlasting good news to preach to those on earth, to every nation, tribe, language, and people. Fear God, he shouted, and extol his greatness, for the time has come when he will sit as judge. Worship him who makes the heaven and the earth, the sea, and all its sources. Then another angel followed him through the sky, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she seduced the nations of the world and made them share the wine of her intense impurity and sin. Then a third angel followed them, shouting, Anyone worshiping the creature from the sea and his statue, and accepting its mark on the forehead or the hand, must drink wine of the anger of God. It is poured out undiluted into God's cup of wrath, and they will be tormented with fire and burning sulfur in the presence of the holy angels of the Lamb. The smoke of their torture rises forever and ever, and they will have no relief day or night. For they have worshipped the creature and his statue, and have been tattooed with the code of his name. Let this encourage God's people to endure patiently every trial and persecution, for they are his saints who remain firm in the end, in obedience to his commands and trust in Jesus. And I heard a voice in the heavens above me, saying, Write this down. At last the time has come for his martyrs to enter into their full reward. Yes, says the Spirit, they are blessed indeed, for now they shall rest from all their toils and trials, for their good deeds follow them to heaven. And here ends our readings for the day.